Hey, peace, Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome back for your reading. I pray that you're well, that you have your health, your inner peace, and that the universe has sent abundance and blessings into your life and will continue to do so. Sagittarius, I feel so good today. And I feel like there's a cycle beginning for most of us, no matter what your sign is, a cycle of new beginnings and blessings and reaping the benefits of our hard work. And Sag, in your last reading, I saw that you have partnership or a need for support in reaching your goals. And some of you have it. Some of you have the support that you need. It could be a love partner. You may have a very supportive love partner or family and friends, your circle, who support what you do. And you realize that you need that support in order to advance, right? Can't always go it alone. Let's see what's happening, Sag. Let me see. You guys can see the cards. Oh, there's that work card again. I've been saying that some of you have an issue at work with someone that you're not getting along with, or there was a promotion or raise or change in position that did not come to you. I remember that. So let's see here. Your first card out is the World card. And you may be feeling as if there's a certain fixity. There's a certain way that things operate. Could even be, a lot of times when I do your reading, Sag, I get political or blockages that are created by a system. And you tend to be the rebel in this scenario. So it's like there are certain changes that you want to make, or maybe you have some really great ideas, creative ideas that are related to the work that you do. And it's almost like a system or a corporation, the man is always there to block you or shoot you down, or someone that makes you stick to protocol when you want to think out of the box. Do you get it? So now I'm seeing, because the work situation is still here in the cards. So now I'm seeing that the fixity of what you're dealing with, it doesn't work for you. Some of you don't like to be micromanaged. You like to kind of be left to your own devices. And you do your job very well. But your creative ideas sometimes get shut down from people who are tightwads and they're very corporate types, and they like to stick to the protocol, and they have all these rules and regulations, and you're just like, fuck that. I have new ideas, and I think this will work better this way. And I think this will be better if we do this. And I can be the leader in it. I can, initiate it, and I can get it done. But there's somebody there, it could be a hater, but there's something there that prevents you from really acting in your full power. And I see it like in a creative way. You might be the creative person on your job, and everybody else is kind of stiff and boring. You might be the eccentric, and they just think that you're a little cuckoo. But you have these wonderful ideas, and some of them even recognize that your ideas are great, but they still like to, throw a little shade on you just because of who you are, right? So I think that's what's happening here. And I know it's what's happening. But you have knowledge of this. You know the type of people that you have to deal with. You've watched them and observed them. You're very smart, Sag. And you may even be smarter than some of these people that you got to deal with. And they know it. And they may not want you to outshine them, you know. But you have had to come up with some new ways of thinking. And it's almost like you've had to come up with strategies of how to get around these people. You may be doing some things kind of in secret so that nobody knows that you're doing it. Like, you know that it's working for you, but you can't tell everybody what your new strategy is, right? You got to kind of keep it to yourself. You may even be taking some classes or doing some type of studying so that you can really show out, and really come in with your new ideas and these new plans and be like, okay, this is how we're going to do it, I'm getting that some of you may work in like, I'm getting like urban planning or architecture or something where there's been a system in place for a long time, and now you want to turn it all around, like you may work with some older people who have been doing the same thing for 40 years, and now here you come with a new idea. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So this creates an upset at work. You may not be jumping out of the bed in the morning all happy and ready to go to work because you got to deal with some BS when you get there. The inability to execute your creative ideas makes you feel like you don't want to be in that job or you don't want to be there. There's a lack of trust here. Maybe there's a supervisor or a group of people that you work with that they don't quite completely trust you because you're so different and eccentric, Like you might be a creative type of person, and so there's people who don't trust you with finances, or they don't trust you with logical things because they see you as just being kind of out there. Now, this could be you may have a Libra in your life, either at work or in your personal life, who is also kind of out there too. They have ideas, but they don't quite execute it the way that you do. Right? This could be a very close friend. So when you go to them and you talk about your ideas, they're very supportive, but they don't give you a whole lot of solutions as to how to execute and get it done. They're very laid back about it. They listen to you, but they're not really giving you the strategy to get it done. I think this is a friend here. Yeah, there's some delay in completely getting through and progressing forward. And it's almost as if you may kind of look back on it and say, oh man, I experienced this 5 years ago, or I've seen this, in my last job. I've seen how this could play out, and this keeps happening to me. Like, I always want to come up with something innovative, and I get shut down. Like, you feel a little discouraged, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I finally get this done? And it may be something that you just have to do on your own without anybody's knowledge of it. Or it may be something that you have to do as an entrepreneur. You may realize that me trying to do it with a group is not working. These people are not supportive. These people don't see my vision, right? So there is a support for you with the vision, but there's another group of people that don't support it. They don't know what to do with you, right? So yeah, it creates a sense. You don't want to find yourself in a situation where you feel frazzled or unappreciated or even unbalanced within yourself. And that it could turn into that if you're not careful. So right now, Sag, the situation is not going to move as quickly as you want it to. You're going to have to come up with new plans and strategies of how to execute this, whatever it may be. I'm getting some of you may be in the arts. You might be into music, or you might be an artist or something like that. And you're trying to do something really out of this world, but there's a delay. And I just did the Scorpio video. I talked about visualization. And what that is creating or visualizing in your mind what you want to happen, what you want to have. It could be a material thing, or it could be a new job, or whatever. It could be a certain amount of money. Visualizing it, setting the intention, and then watching it manifest. But when you set the intention, you also have to put some work behind it, right? You can't just leave it and say, oh, universe, take care of it. The universe has to see that you're actually doing something to push it along, right? You can't sleep all day and expect the benefits to just fall in your lap, right? But Sag, I don't see you doing that. But there has to be work put behind your intention, and then watching it manifest. It starts with the visualization. Picture what you want, how you're going to get it, what color is it, how big is it, what size is it, where is it located, what's it look like, and then setting the intention. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Sag. You're gonna have to really research what you need to do in order to get this done, because there's a blockage. Somebody doesn't want to see you actually, push this through. Could be like a new grant or something that you're trying to get together. And like I said, the powers that be are like, we're not changing, but you're going to have to usher in the change. Okay? All right, Sag, that is my reading for you this week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and to call on those who truly do support you and see your vision. Okay? Peace.